All right, Tim, here we are. We're in London. Let's see, we've been in Boston, we've been in Chicago, and we're 5 points ahead. This environment is amazing. Walk us through kind of where we've been and what you're seeing for London.
Yeah, Boston, Chicago, new venues, new cities. This is the fourth time we've been in London, the second time we've raced the Enduro. The athletes know the course, they feel familiar. The crowd come out in London. They're really passionate about Olympic distance racing. We've got Leo Bourget, an Olympic medalist here, so we're going to get some support there. This race is going to be. In fact, we just got Kinji Nina, a podium racing athlete, just going for a little warm-up swim for later in the day. But this race is a really tight course. The swim is really, really tight and important. We've got a great pontoon start. We're on the outside, so we can get some clear water. I'm really excited to see. We are leading the series, but 5 points is nothing. It's very, very tight. So consistency is the key. That's what we've been drumming into the athletes.
Yeah, it's great. The course, I mean, it's a very tight, technical bike course. Last year, Jean Lahair effectively had a breakout race. Would you agree? I mean, she won coming from behind on the run. Really played a very smart, strategic race last year.
As you said, that set her up. She was later in the season in 2023, became the European champion. She went on to get top fours in WTS races. So this really was her breakout year. She's a very smart racer. She's one of those athletes you don't particularly see in the race. And then at the end of the run, people are like, oh, she's a really good runner. I forgot she was there. She plays it quite cagey. And the Enduro, the new Super Tri format, as it is now named, it really suits her strengths. This is called West India Quay. This is where the tea clippers came in from India back in the 1900s and dumped all their tea. You can see the cranes behind us. So, but with that comes a real old school course. We have got proper East End of London cobbles. They're like Paris-Roubaix babies' heads. So it's all about positioning. And again, it's London. Even in the summer, it can rain. So you need to have very savvy bike handling skills in this course.
We got a history lesson here. So for all of you in Boston, you were not the first ones to throw tea into the harbor. So just pointing that out. Yesterday morning, we did a group up, a meet run, and gave away a Finis backpack. So it was great to see the fans engaged and running with them as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. We had Maddie Hauser, we had Fanny and Emil Holmes come run. So some of the team members came to run. It was a sign up, and I think the great thing about our partners is that they're supporting not just us but our fans. Oh, hello. So it's great. I mean, the training tools that you've got, and then I think everyone loves data, and we get all the data on the bike, we get all the data on the run. But now Finis, they've got these amazing smart goggles, they're just a great tool. It's not something you would race in, but they're great for training, open water, giving you distance, and obviously in the pool as well. So there was some very happy campers on the group run, because as you said, a winner got a Finis backpack full of goodies.
Yeah, big shout out to Finis. I mean, we got pull buoys, front snorkel, paddles, and to your point, the Sea Smart goggles. Talk about integrated technology. It's built right into the display. And what's unique about them is the module, you can actually take it out and put it into another pair of goggles. So if they get scratched up or worn out, no problem. You get to reuse the heads-up display. So very happy camper to receive that. All right, let's close it out here. Question for you. We're going into Toulouse, and then we've got Neo next, right? So we've got to let today play out, but we'll set up Toulouse a little bit for us.
So we got a big break now. We went Boston, Chicago back to back, and then 3 weeks, which isn't that long, 21 days. By the time they've hopped across the pond to Europe and then flown into London. So we've got a big break now. There are some other races. So now it's about staying motivated. We're getting to the back end of the season. The athletes that have been focused on the early season races to qualify for Paris. Then they hit their peak in Paris. Now they've been riding that. So they need to get back to kind of like some base work and really focus on training. Don't want any injuries. We definitely don't want any illness. And again, at this time of year, they're getting a bit run down. So I'm sure some of them will take some time off for a few days. But Toulouse is such a great race. Jean Lahair lives in Toulouse. Leo Bourget is French. So so is Emil. So is Leone. So we're going to have some great support there. Toulouse is a unique course. It's right along the river. We call it the Snake, a diving descent, and then Neon. We've got a whole new course, a whole new venue. So I'm really excited about that. But as you said, work to be done today in London, and then we can relax. It's all about consistency. We don't want hero racing. We just want good, consistent performances from the athletes.
Yeah, awesome. Getting it straight from Tim Don. I mean, the legend. This guy's been here before. Thanks, Tim. We'll check in with you after the race.